Piano lessons with teacher Els. Lesson 1. In this lesson, we will know the names of basic musical symbols, understand what each musical symbol means, and interpret a composer's work by reading a music sheet. Are you familiar with these symbols? What does each image or picture or symbol tell you? You're right, this symbol means no picking of flowers. You're not allowed to cut or pick flowers in the area when you see this symbol. The no smoking symbol tells you that the area you are in is a non-smoking place. Keep quiet. This means that you are not allowed to speak. Did you know? Musicians use symbols too. By using symbols, they are able to share their music to others. Instead of using the alphabet, they use these symbols to write or publish the music they have in mind. If you know how to read the symbols, then you will be able to play the very music in a composer's mind. How cool is that? Let's go over some of the basic musical symbols. The grand staff. The grand staff is a combination of two staves, treble and bass clef, joined together with a bracket. Here is the G clef or treble clef, the bass clef, and this is the bracket. All the symbols combined together is called the grand staff. If writers use paper with lines to write words, musicians use these lines to write music. This is where musicians write the symbols to represent the music they have made. Just like this music sheet. Notes that come after the symbol are usually played by the left hand. The notes. Notes represent sounds. Musicians use note symbols to specify a certain pitch. The way each note is written denotes how long or short a sound should be played or produced. A whole note, a half note, a quarter note, an eighth note, a sixteenth note. What do these mean? A whole note looks like this. A whole note means a certain pitch must be played or produced for 4 counts. A half note looks like this. A half note means a certain pitch must be produced or played for 2 counts. A quarter note looks like this. A quarter note means a certain pitch must be produced or played for 1 count. Can you try counting these notes by clapping? While doing that, you may Did you know? Each note has a name depending on its position on the staff. These names are taken from the first 7 letters of the English alphabet. Each of these notes represents a certain pitch on the piano. Each line and space on the staff represents the keys on the piano. When a musician marks a certain line or space using a note, it's like him or her saying, "Press this key for this long." For today, we will learn 5 note positions. The C, D, E, F, and G note positions. This is the middle C. You can find it just right under the last line in the treble clef. It's also found in the middle of the grand staff. Being in the middle, it shows us that this note represents the key in the middle of the piano, which is the middle C. Just right there. If you have a complete set of keys, your middle C will be the fourth C. So this is your first, your second, your third, and your fourth, where you see the red dot. That key is represented or symbolized by this note written at the middle of the staff. The middle D. The middle D is written just under the first line of the treble clef. It is just beside the middle C. Right there. On the piano, this note comes after the middle C, in between the two black keys. Middle E. Middle E is written on the first line of the treble clef. Middle E is on the third line, which is also just right after the C, D, and E. You have C on the first line, on the short line, then D on the space, and E on the line. E is a line note. On the keyboard, it comes after the middle D, just right there. The middle F and middle G. Middle G is written on the second line, while middle F is written on the first space of the treble clef. It comes before the middle G, just right there. So you can see F is on the first space and G is on the first line. You can see this space and line are just beside each other, which rightly represents where F and G are on the keyboard. So you can see you have there E, then F, and G. So you can see that on the staff, C, D, E, F, G comes one after the other, because on the keyboard, these are also the keys that come one right after the other. C, D, E, F, G. Let's apply what you have learned. Suppose somebody requested you to interpret this piece of music on the piano. How would you interpret it? Please do not mind the letters on top of the page. If you want to learn more, feel free to enroll now or subscribe to our channel for more free lessons. Thank you for watching. See you in the next lesson.